Welcome to another episode of Paranormal Vines. I'm author and ghost historian Mike Ricksecker. I'm here today. You might recognize this cemetery. This is Turner Cemetery in Greenbelt, Maryland. But I'm here today about Stargazers Cinco Blanco. Stargazers is a winery up in Pennsylvania. But the reason why this is, I'm paying attention to this on Paranormal Vines, and why I'm highlighting this is that it actually came as a gift from my publisher with my latest book, Campfire Tales Midwest. Now, the reason why this is called Stargazers is that the winery is near the Stargazer Stone in Pennsylvania, which was used by Mason and Dixon to survey the land between Pennsylvania and Maryland. And they used celestial navigation to correct any of the measurements that they were making. Now, here's a little bit of information about this particular vintage, which is a 2011 Cinco Blanco. Campfire Tales Midwest, this is my latest release from Schiffer Publishing, and it is a collection of fictional tales, but they're based on real history and legend. So you get a lot of that real history within these stories, even though the stories themselves are fictional. Some of them are based on investigations that I've done, and I actually have taken the time to include a winery in here. Paranormal Wine, page 47, which is the Belvoir Winery. And there it is. That's the Belvoir Winery, which is an old Oddfellows home, and that's in Liberty, Missouri. And I'll just read a little touch here. Michael fired up a cigar and handed his friend Lee the bottle of wine. Lee spied the bottle curiously. "What's the vintage?" "A 2008 Norton from Belvoir Winery." It was wine tasting night, an evening in which the two friends regularly partook every other week. Usually, they sat out on the back veranda of Michael's home and watched the moon rise over the lake behind his house. But summer was laboring into August and the humidity was severe. Weather forecasters were calling for thunderstorms, but what do they ever know? It would probably remain sticky and sultry outside all night. Whatever the case, however, the two friends decided the wine tasting would be better conducted indoors that evening and relaxed in the rear sunroom of the home. Belvoir Winery? Where's that at? Should I know it? Yeah, well, it is quite haunted. And I highly recommend going there. I do highly recommend the Cinco Blanco from Stargazers. I've had their wines before from previous books, so I definitely recommend it. Additionally, if you know of a paranormal themed wine or of a winery or bar that has some ghost stories and may be haunted, please go ahead, let me know so that I can review it here on Paranormal Vines. Until next time.